Hi guys, how are you? My name is Alex. Welcome to English Latin America lesson number 2. Today we're going to be talking about the verb to be and the personal pronouns. Each one of us has a respective pronoun. How do we refer to each other? Do you like going to parties? When you go to a party, how do you refer to the other people? How are you getting introduced towards other people? And how do you talk about yourself? This is just a little part of what we're going to learn today in English Latin America. The verb to be. Hi again guys, my name is Alex and I'm going to be your teacher for today in EnglishLatinAmerica.com. You can actually find me wherever you require regarding English lessons. I'm available for you. Okay, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about how to identify each other within the use of what we call subject pronouns or personal pronouns. What is that? That is the way we refer to each other. How am I going to talk about a person whom I'm looking at directly? How am I talking about either one? How am I going to refer to a group either in plural or just a person in singular? How am I going to talk about them? How am I going to refer about everyone in general? Well, the verb to be is excellent to be combined within the personal pronouns. Also, in order to talk about who we are or the places where we, let's say, exist within that moment. The personal pronouns are, and I like you to use body language by the time you express it, I, you, we, as a collective, yes, in plural, we, yes, they, whenever we're talking about people whom we are not inside of the group, they, like Fernando, Patty, and Jonathan, they, I'm not included in that group. And then we have the third persons in singular, he, she, it. Why do we call them the third persons? Because I could be talking to another person about another one, a third person, who might actually not either be in the same place or in the same space or sharing the same conversation. For example, he is Juan, but I'm not necessarily talking to Juan, I'm talking to Pablo. Pablo, he is Juan. Juan, he is Pablo. He is, I'm introducing both people. Hey, Laura, he is Pablo. Pablo, she is Laura. There's a combination of the personal pronoun plus the verb to be. The verb to be represents, remember, where we are, the place where we are, or anything that is a referent to us, to ourselves, regarding our personality, our profession. As a matter of fact, there's a code that we might actually use in order to remember, for us the Spanish speakers, the native Spanish speakers, in order to remember when to use the verb to be. Whenever I'm talking about names, origins, professions, actions now, actions that we're doing in the moment, or locations. Locations, the place where we are located at that moment. As a matter of fact, you see, yes, these 5 letters, with the ones I began with each one of these words, combined form the word nopal in Spanish. Alright? Nopal. And then you can remember, using that word as some sort of a mnemotechnique, you can use it in order to remember when to use the verb to be. Nopal. N, name, O, origin, P, profession, A, actions now. Grammatically speaking, we call it present continuous or present progressive, and the letter L, locations. And that is the way we use the verb to be. Now, in combination with the personal pronouns, we have I, you, we, they, and the third persons in singular, he, she, it. It is used both for objects or for animals, for example, even though most of the people love their animals, so we have some sort of a tendency to call them either he or she, but they might actually be called or referred to as it. Alright? So that's the way we use the 7 personal pronouns. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Now, combined with the verb to be, I am. For example, let's focus on the letter N from the expression nopal. from the word know about. I am Alex. I am saying I am representing, or I am trying to speak about myself. I'm letting you know who I am. I am Alex. I am. Not only that, but I also can talk about my occupation or profession. For example, N, name, or P, profession. I am a teacher. I am a teacher, or a teacher. I am a teacher. I am a teacher. Let's remember that the letter A, or an, equal the number 1. A equals 1. Whenever you have the next word, or you are making a reference to the subject, we have got to add the letter N in order to separate it, to eliminate or to try to get rid of the phonetic mistake or a phonetic error, like orange. That's a mistake. In Spanish we have similar kinds of phonetic mistakes, like let me say something in Spanish. Y inclusive. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? So in order to avoid that mistake, we use the letter N. Whenever we're talking about words that begin with a vowel, an orange, an apple, an umbrella, there are some exceptions. Though, even though the next word could begin with a vowel, like university, we do not say an university. We do not say that, an university. Why? Because the letter U, even though it is a vowel, within the first lesson I already explained that English, different from Spanish, differently from Spanish, we know that it is phonetic. It's based on sounds. University begins with a vowel letter, but it creates the parts with the use of a phonetic sound. And the phonetics of the letter sounds like a vowel, like a consonant sound. Like a consonant. U. A university. A university. Of course, I'm kind of exaggerating the pronunciation. A university. A university. Okay? And that is the way we do it.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm David Clark.
I'm Linda Rivera. Are you a teacher?
No, I'm not.
Oh, are you a student?
Yes, I am.
Are you from the United States?
No, I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Hello, Kenji. Hi, John. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks.